One thing about me, I hate spending the entire day in the kitchen because it's super hectic. So in this recipe, I'm going to be showing you a very simple and easy mishikaki recipe, which is going to turn out delicious, tender, very flavorful, and it's going to be perfect with some shoestring fries, which also are very flavorful with a side of carrot and cucumber salad. You're going to start off by prepping all the ingredients because they are all going to cook at the same time. That is your shoestring fries and your mishikaki. So I've peeled around 5 medium potatoes, which I've thinly cut into the signature shoestring fry. Then I've been soaking my skewers, which I'm going to be using to roast my meat in the oven for around 15 to almost 20 minutes. And I have 3/4 kg of beef, which has 25% of fat. Remember, fat equals to flavor, so this is going to add in lots and lots of flavor to the mishikaki. I have some onions and green pepper, a couple of spices, lemon, some chili flakes, cooking oil, and salt. The recipe is as simple as that. So this is a very nice dinner option if you are in for it. So I'm going to start off by marinating my beef. So I'm going to place my skewers aside. Then into my bowl, I'm going to be adding in my spices. That is 1 teaspoon of paprika and garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper together with some salt. Crack in some more black peppercorns and chili flakes. Add in 1 teaspoon of cooking oil, which is going to bind the spices on the meat. Then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, which is going to brighten up all the flavors in the mishikaki. Make sure all the pieces of meat are fully covered with the marinade. Then I'm going to be marinating for at least 15 minutes. If you have time, you can marinate overnight, and the meat is going to be very flavorful. Now, when it comes to potatoes, you're going to find some good quality potatoes, which you're going to peel, cut into shoestring fries, wash several times to get rid of the excess starch. Then you're going to soak in water so that your potatoes don't brown. That is oxidization. So I'll leave my potatoes to soak as my meat is marinating. Then we are going to proceed on to cooking. When your meat is well marinated, you're going to be preheating your oven at 200 degrees Celsius, and you will need your baking tray and wire rack for roasting your mishikaki. So yeah, I've drained water from my skewers. So now I'm going to pick my meat, place on the skewer using the pointy part. Then I'm going to add in some capsicum, add in some more meat, onion, then you're going to repeat by adding in some more meat, onions, and capsicum until your skewer looks like this. Then you're going to transfer to your rack. Pick another skewer, add in some more meat, and repeat with the rest of the skewers. A few minutes later, I'm done prepping up my mishikaki, and as you can see, they're looking so lovely. We have some capsicum, onion, and the meat is coated with all those lovely spices. So it's time to roast the mishikaki in the oven, and because I've already preheated the oven, I'm going to be roasting my meat at 200 degrees Celsius for around 25 to 30 minutes at most. Make sure to buy a good cut of meat which is tender so that the meat can turn out very soft, juicy, and delicious. I forgot to mention that soaking your skewers is going to prevent them from burning while roasting your meat in the oven. So now I'm going to proceed to the next step, which is going to be frying some shoestring fries for my side dish. So I'm going to drain off the water. Then I'm going to pat dry my potatoes because oil and water don't mix. When the potatoes are ready, you're going to place a deep frying pan with cooking oil over medium-high flame. Wait for around a minute or two for the oil to get hot. When your oil is ready, you're going to carefully add in your fries into the cooking oil. Toss using a skimmer, and because the potatoes are cut up thinly, it's going to take a very short period of time to cook. So in about 2 to 3 minutes, the potatoes are going to cook and get crispy. So you need somewhere to transfer. I'm going to line with some kitchen paper towels so that the fries can drain off any excess oil. As for the mishikaki, after around 15 minutes, you're going to flip so that the other side can perfectly roast. While the fries are crispening up, you're going to use your skimmer. Try as much as possible to break the fries apart so that they don't clump together. Then you're going to let the fries crispen up for around 1 more minute. Three to 4 minutes in, this is how your fries should be looking. As you can see, they're crispy and they're getting a nice golden brown color. So using your skimmer, you're going to scoop out, shake off the excess oil, transfer to your plate, lined with kitchen paper towels. Add in my next round. Immediately the fries are from the cooking oil, you're going to add in some salt and paprika to add in some color. You can also add in some garlic powder. Then I'm going to toss. And the paprika adds in a very nice color to the fries. Just look at that. So now it's time to check on my mishikaki, which are also ready. So I'm going to place my plate aside. This is how the mishikaki is looking, and I've basted with the juices from the meat as it was roasting. So everything is looking super good, delicious, and it's time to assemble my lunch. Because we have a little bit of fat in the meat, once you bite into, the meat melts in your mouth. It's super flavorful, it's tender. Yeah, and I'm going to enjoy my beautifully presented platter of mishikaki and fries together with salad. And this is going to be the best recipe ever if you're feeling like serving up some delicious food for your family.